Welcome. I'm your host, Jesse Sawyer, nationally recognized inclusive fitness trainer, silver sneaker flex instructor. Find out more about me, visit my website, www.jessesawyer.com. And today I have a silver sneakers boom muscle exercise class for you. And it is muscular condition blocks using lightweight dumbbells, and then action intervals where we try to replicate athletic movements, cardiovascular wise. Let's get your hydration. Pay attention to rate of perceived exertion as 1 through 10. Excuse me. Make sure you get position clearance. Pay attention to that posture as well as I grab those lightweight dumbbells. Now, for lightweight dumbbells, it can be 1 pound, 2 pounds, 3, 4, 5, whatever you feel is necessary for your exercise routine. I choose a set of 5 because we are going to be doing muscular condition blocks, and that is blocks of muscular movements on top of each other. So our first move today is going to be a concentrated curl, right? So we're going to be in the supinated position. Elbows are going to be tight to the rib cage. You're going to come up, and you're almost creating a V, almost like you're trying to feed yourself as well. So let's get 4 more. 4, 3, and move with intent. 2, and 1. Rest them back down. From this position, I'm just going to push them out to the side. Right? They're going to still be in supinated position. Excellent job. Let's get 4 more. 4, 3, 2, and 1. So you have your concentrated curl into your almost your side jack in the supinated position. So it's going to be a little bit of lateral, and it's going to be a little of that frontal delt. Side, nice curl, side, nice curl, and your side, and nice curl. Let's get 1 more through. Push them out to the side. Awesome job. And now I'm just going to rest those weights. And we're going to go to that action interval. So for today's action interval, all I'm going to do is I'm going to loop through. So I'm going to just shift like I'm doing a basketball. So I'm going to come around, and all I'm doing is shifting my weight. See what I'm doing? Taking that basketball through the legs and shifting and crossing over. Shift and shift. So all I'm doing is shifting my weight and using my arms to assist with that motion, and that motion is creating a basketball motion. So if I was dribbling a ball, boom, boom. And now all you're going to do is work it a little faster, right? So you get your knee flexion and you get your knee extension. There's your flexion and then your extension as you stand up. Flex and stand, right? Come on up with that ball. It would work better if I had a ball, but I'm not going to be dribbling here in the wood floors here. There you go. Good. Awesome job. Awesome work. And we're just back and forth, back and forth. And you can just move a little faster if you want. And you're going to start feeling those knees as well. Ooh, yeah. And again, you want to engage the core. You want to work the knees. And we're shifting our weight. So shifting our weight helps us and prepares us for just sudden movements out there. If it's in the grocery store and you get bumped, you're able to really position yourself so you don't fall. Grab those lightweight dumbbells again. Grab your hydration. Pay attention to rate of perceived exertion. And we're going to drop those dumbbells in front of us, and they're going to be in our pronated position now. So from the pronated position, we're just going to do front delt, just like that. Wrap the shoulder height with intent. 3, 4, nice squeeze. 5, 6, 7, and 8. Rest them down. Now from here, this is where it gets a little more difficult. So if you can't do this with effectiveness, right? When I say effectiveness, creating symmetry, then change your angle, go a little lower. But we're going to come up, and then we're pulling back and dropping down. So it's going to be front, pull back, so you're getting a little bit of rear. You're getting some of that upper trap and mid trap. Drop down. So you get your front, pull back, drop down. Front, pull, and down. So you're up, driving them back, squeeze the scapula, hit some of that rear delt, Ooh, you can feel those, right? And now naturally your shoulders will drop because it's the ball and socket, so they are going to not be able to stay elevated the whole time. They are going to have a little bit of dissension as you go through. Let's do 2 more. I kind of like this move today. And rest it down. So we're kind of doing 2 muscular condition blocks, and then we're doing that action interval. So let's get back to some of that little basketball moves again. So I'm just going to just drive by, right? Just a little shift, right? Right? Dribble, dribble, dribble. There you go, dribble. And I'm using that hand again. I'm just pushing myself through. Again, preparing myself for a little bit of that action interval. Athletic movement, drop, drop. Nice little steps right here before I try to really pick that step up. So when I pick that step up, what I'm going to do is I'm going to dribble and lift, dribble and lift, dribble and lift, right? Almost like I'm catching that ball. Dribble, catch, dribble. And now I'm just one leg. So now I go from 90% to just 100% on one leg as I shift through. So I'm not emptying out, I'm completely emptying out, and I'm lifting that right leg up, I'm lifting that left leg up, I'm lifting that right leg up, and I'm working on that balance to the point where if I said freeze, you can just hold it. Awesome work. Get your hydration. Pay attention to your rate of perceived exertion again, 1 through 10, because we're going to work on some pivot moves next, but we want to grab those lightweight dumbbells. I know. Boom, muscle. Subscribe, like it, get those notifications so you get more like this. More push back, we're gonna work on extension. Nice and tall, good squeeze back. Tuck the abdominals, right? They connect to the rib cage, to your costals, show your ribs. Excellent. Let's get 4 more. 3, 2, and 1. And then let's work on a circle from here. Just little circles. Call these little pendulums. Arm circles. Swinging. And then back to your extension, right? Extension, arm circle. Extension, arm circle. Extension, arm circle. Extension, arm circle. Again, another good way to try to create a healthy shoulder and to finish our routine with that muscular condition block. And you can circle as many times as you want here as well. And then you can put like 3 extensions together. You can do what you want. The goal is really just to try to work on that healthy shoulder or to create a healthy shoulder. And that is creating mobility of that shoulder so you can go through everyday movements. No matter if it's combing your hair, brushing your teeth, tying your shoes, putting a belt on, or fixing that bra strap. Any of those things become difficult. Even deodorant, right? And let's go to our last action interval. So the last action interval, we're going to work on pivot moves. So I'm going to have my left foot in a stationary position, and I'm going to step forward with the right. I'm going to pretend to have a ball, and I'm, right? I'm going to step back, step forward, and push, right? Step back, take all my energy, step forward, and push. Step back, right? So then I can really pivot now, and I can even go into that bow and arrow. I can go into that L stance, step back, I can step forward. I can even bow and arrow to my right because I'm pivoting on that foot. Bow and arrow. Pivot, right? I got to pick that heel up to pivot. Force it. There you go. I can even step back. I can even step back, right? Have that ball move. I can turn because I'm just pivoting on that foot and staying in a stationary position. Let's try the other leg. We're going to do that right side now. I'm going to step forward, pretend I'm throwing that ball, bow and arrow to the left, bow and arrow to the right, L, right? Step on back, whew. Move through, right? Pivot, 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 step, step across, right? Move, throw it, and there you go. Peace, my friends. I hope you enjoyed this edition of Little Some Basketball Moves. It's that time of season.